everyone, so today's video is going to be my top 10 nail polish picks for spring and summer. If you're not aware, which I'm sure all of you are, if you look at magazines or if you watch beauty videos, this spring and summer, straight off the runway, pastels and neon colors are definitely, and if you go to any stores, you'll totally see neons are everywhere. They have neon bags, they have neon clutches, they have neon nail polish, they have neon tops, they have neon tank tops, they have neon shoes. Everything is neon, which I'm really excited about because I love brights. It just really sets the mood, and I feel like brights just really look good on anybody, pale, tan. It looks good on anybody. Even though I think that looks better on people that are tan, but it looks good on just about anybody. And I feel like it just really brightens up people's day. And how can you even be in a bad mood when you're wearing a bright shirt? Like, you see something bright, at least me, when I see something bright and pretty, I can't even be in a bad mood anymore. So with that said, I do have a lot, and I have narrowed it down to my top 10, which was actually really hard because I had quite a few, but a lot of them are just because they were similar. So I think that I might still show you if you want an alternative, just in case you might not like that, it might not look good on you, it might not suit your skin tone, or you might not be able to find it. So I will be showing more than 10, but I have top 10 picks, and the other ones will be alternatives. So I kind of sneaked those ones in there still. So I didn't get rid of them totally. So with that said, I am going to get right into everything. So my first ones are going to be, majority of all these things, all mine are pastels, all of them, not majority, all of them are neon or pastels. So I kind of stayed into the trend, I guess you could say. So my first nail polish pick for this video will be Yellow Whiz by Milani. This is definitely a neon polish. I am seriously in love with it. I've been hunting down a neon polish for quite some time now. This is definitely one of the opaque yellows that I own. I did wear yellow once last summer, which was the first time I've ever wore yellow on my nails, and it really wasn't a yellow that I thought was very flattering. This yellow is definitely very pretty, and I think that it would look good on anyone, especially if you have a tan, but it would look good really on anybody because it is so bright. It's a gorgeous color, an alternative to this, which I really do like, but I would suggest or recommend you applying a white polish underneath, kind of get the yellow to pop. And I do, if any color, if it's more of a sheer color and you want it to pop or be brighter, I would recommend using a white polish underneath of it to kind of get that color to show. So, alternative is L'Oreal Tweet Me, and I got this because the name was like cute, but it is a little on the sheer side, but I do think that over top of this it would look really pretty because it does have a little bit of gold glitter throughout it. So I will show a closer of all of these up close, either in the corner of my video or at the end of the video, so you can see them a little up close. So I love those. And then my next one is another L'Oreal polish, and this one is L'Orange by L'Oreal. I already said that, so. And this one is definitely really bright. Again, really pretty. I have never worn an orange nail polish ever in my life. And I just think that this is definitely something, again, that anybody could wear, and it's just a really pop-up color. Nail polish is kind of the accessory of the spring and summer. You could wear a really bold, bright neon nail polish as your pop of color to kind of more of a dull outfit, or you could just be crazy and wear color nail polish, whatever you want to do. Brights, neons, color blocking is definitely something very trendy this upcoming seasons, or this season. It is the first day of spring, so this season. So I definitely recommend trying to step outside of your comfort zone a little bit and try some colors, see what colors might fit you, might suit you, might look good with your skin tone, your complexion. Really just have fun with it. So I'm really in love with this one. An alternative, which is a little bit more sheer, so it's a little bit opposite. This one's has a little bit more coverage than the Milani neon lacquer, but the Milani one is so pretty once you reach the desired color you want. Again, they're pretty similar, but I really love this one because it's more of a neon. So oranges definitely are a favorite. Love those. And then my next ones are going to be, which one? Who's next? Who's going to be next? Since you could probably read me and you already know my favorite color is pink. Ding, ding, ding. You were right. I'm going to pick the one that I have on my fingernails today, which is the Essie nail polish in French Affair. This did come out last year, so I'm not really sure if you're going to be able to find it or if it is in the permanent collection. I'm really not sure. If I do find it, I will link it down in the info box below if you're going to look for it, but I love this nail polish. This was definitely my favorite nail polish last summer, and it definitely is my favorite again this summer. It is more of a pastel color, as you could see, but it's a really nice, like, milky lavender color. I really think that it's gorgeous, and again, anybody could pull this off. So I really love it, and it's definitely a favorite of mine. I did pick up a backup of this last summer just because I was a little bit worried that I wouldn't be able to find it again, because my all-time favorite Essie polish is Fiji, which I hunted down forever. And so I was a little, it's kind of comparable, but Fiji is a little bit more creamy. So that one's a little bit more white, as that one's more of like a lavender. So I love this, but it is not in my favorites just because it's my all-time favorite. So I really do love this, and an alternative I think is the OPI, and it was really hard for me to decide, and I know that it's not like exact, but this is the closest alternative I have. This one obviously is still more lavender, but they're pretty comparable and they look pretty much the same. I actually have the Essie one on my fingernails and this one on my toenails, and they look pretty much the same. So I do recommend, I know both of them are probably limited editions, but if you could get your hands on any of these, I do think that they are a beautiful, gorgeous color. So love those. And then my next one, I will stay since I'm in pink. My next one is going to be a bright hot pink, and this one is Tour Fiance by Essie again, and the next ones are all Essie. If you haven't noticed, Essie is my favorite nail polish. I know a lot of people don't really prefer Essie, but I really love it, and the packaging is really what I love most about it. I know a few of the colors you do have to build, and some people might not like that, so, but then a lot of them you really don't have to build, and I just find these, don't as chip as easily on me. So this one is a really bright pink color, and it does have some like iridescent purple color in it when like the sun hits it. An alternative to this, and this one is actually I don't know, this isn't the one. An alternative to a bright pink is OPI Strawberry Margarita. I love this polish. I will always love it. Again, you can see it's pretty close, except this one's a little bit more like strawberry, and then this one's definitely more, again, the purplish toned. I don't know where I'm getting all these purple tones, but I definitely love this, and I think that it's just a staple in any girl's collection. My next polish is going to be my all-time favorite of last summer, and it will be my all-time favorite again this summer. Other than pink, my second favorite color is turquoise, and this one is Essie Turquoise Caicos, and I love this color. It is just such a gorgeous pop of color, and it's seriously like, you could like see it from a mile away. I know when someone's wearing this on their toes, and I know immediately that it's Turquoise Caicos. It's definitely the Tiffany's color. That's what people recommend it as or compare it to. It's a really gorgeous, like, bright turquoise color. For Audrey by China Glaze, which I don't have, and I don't really have very many China Glazes. I need to try those ones. They do have some really pretty summer ones that I've been meaning to get, but it wasn't really spring and I couldn't really wear them. So now that it is, I'm going to try those. But for the Audrey one from China Glaze is very similar to this one, but this one wins hands down. To me, it's just completely gorgeous. I'm not sure if they sell this. I know a lot of people did ask me last summer where they could find this, and I seen it a lot last summer, but I haven't really looked for it this summer. So I'm sure they're going to have it, but I'm not sure too. So that doesn't make any sense. So I love this. An alternative to this would definitely be the Wet n Wild Mega Last Nail Lacquer in I Need a Refreshment. I know it doesn't really look like identical, but it actually does look pretty close when I painted my nails with them. So I do really love it, and this one is a really cheaper alternative. As far, this isn't included into my top 10, but other alternatives to that color is definitely the Sally Hansen Mint Sherbet. This one's a little bit more of a pastel one, so if you're going for a more pastel turquoise, I definitely recommend this. It is very thick, and I really, really love the color. I really like the milky toned colors. And then this one is a Sinful color polish in Mint Apple. It's a little bit darker of a mint color, but it's super pretty still. And it's opaque after one coat. And it's $1.99. My next ones are going to be, my next one is definitely, these are all one of my favorites, so I can't even say which one's my favorite. My next one is going to be a peachy coral color, and this one is Cute as a Button by Essie. As you can see, it's more of like a pastel, coral, but it's definitely like looks like it could pass as neon too. It is super, super pretty. I love this polish. It's one of my favorite this summer. I say that all of them are my favorite. It's really, really pretty, and it just really, it's so bright on your fingernails. I just think that it's a gorgeous feminine girly touch to anything. An alternative to this one would be the Peach Daiquiri polish. This one is a little bit more darker, so if you do have more of like a I don't even know if it would look better on a lighter complexion. I feel like this would look better on a lighter complexion, even though it's darker, but I feel like the lighter ones would look really good with like a tan. So this one is an alternative. Another alternative, which was my favorite last summer, but I'm going to still be wearing it, but it didn't beat out this one, is the OPI Bright Lights Big Color. This one is more of like an orange toned coral, as this one's more of like a pink toned coral. I really love this. It does have some like gold shimmer throughout it, but this one won on my top 10. And then another one, if you're going for a more of a peach one, is Mad About Mango by Revlon. And then I have one more that's kind of an alternative to the Cute as a Button, and this one is Ole Caliente. This one, again, is a little bit darker than all of them, actually. This one is Peach Daiquiri, Cute as a Button, and then this one's Ole Caliente. So they're all very, very pretty. It just depends on what you're trying to go for. If you're going for like more of a milky one, more of a peach one, or more of like a reddish orange one. So I love those, and I just had to include that in that one so that I didn't take up for my top 10. My next one is a nude color, and nudes are really go with anything and go, especially if you have a lot going on, a nude polish would really look complete and really make you look polished. And this one is Sand Topaz. This one came out with the French Affair Nail Polish last year. This one is just the perfect nude color. It's not like a creamy nude that you're gonna look like you are ill or something. It's a really nice, kind of like a taupey nude color. That's what it looks like. It's very, very pretty. It's very clean and very like sleek looking, and I absolutely love that. My next one is Essie's Playdate, and this one did come out this year, so you can still find this one. This one is probably the perfect purple I've ever seen. I was actually on a hunt for a purple last summer forever, and I do really like the OPI Do You Lilac It, and I do have that, and I guess I'll show you in comparison. But I think that it just wasn't, it didn't really do it for me. I was actually looking for a brighter, more of a neon purple, and as you can see, this one is definitely a lot more darker lavender, but this one is definitely more neon, and it's more bright and it's prettier, and I think that this one again will look good on just about anybody. This one I feel like could be so-so, just depending on your skin tone. It could really wash you out, but this one I really think would look good on just about anybody. It's so creamy and so beautiful, and I love it so much. And then my next one is going to be Essie. I know you're probably sick of Essie. If you don't like Essie, I'm really sorry, because they're all Essie almost. But I am showing you alternatives that aren't Essie, so we all win. This one is Essie Marshmallow. This one is really, really nice, especially if you're going for more of like a clean, really just fresh look. I really, really love this. I think white looks really good in the summer, and you could really make it look good at any season actually, but I just think that white is a really nice, easy color to work with, and if you just really don't like color, you should always have a white polish. It's definitely a staple in your collection. This isn't opaque at all, and I know that the Sally Hansen one that's cheaper, it's like $2, is opaque. This one definitely takes about 3 coats, sometimes 4 to get opaque. So if you're not looking to do that, then I wouldn't recommend this polish, but I really do think that it's pretty. It does have a little touch to it when it hits the light, but nothing huge. Like, it's not like a whiteout white, but it's definitely really, really pretty. And you can really make any of your colors pop if you put this underneath of it. So I don't have any alternatives to that though. Oh, my last but not least is the Revlon Pale Cashmere. It is an exact dupe to Essie's Fiji, and I really wasn't going to include this because I did have a few other ones that I wanted to include, but if it comes down to which one I wear more, it would definitely be this one over those ones. They're still really pretty, but I just couldn't include them. So this one is a really nice, again, it's a very, very clean, but very girly and feminine color. This one is a very milky, white-based pink. It is like identical to Fiji, so I'm really excited that I got this one just because I'm in love with Fiji, and I probably always will be in love with Fiji just because I think Fiji just looks good with anything and everything. You really can't go wrong with the Fiji polish or the Pale Cashmere, and this one is a fraction of the cost, so I think that this one is around, like, actually I don't even know because they changed the prices. The newer ones are a little bit more pricier than the older ones. But I do know that it is cheaper than the Essie Fiji if you can't find it, because it did take me forever to find it. But another alternative, if you really don't want like a milky pink or a nude, then a more like a nudie pink. It's still a little bit more pink tone, but it's definitely not as like milky pink. And this is the I'm not having Essie anymore. The OPI Sweetheart polish. As you can see, this one's more of like a nude-based pink. Definitely, they're both gorgeous. If I had to wear one on my wedding day, I couldn't even tell you which one I would wear just because they're both very clean and very elegant looking, but I really love them. So that is those ones. I know I'm cheating a little bit, but I just wanted to show you one more. So this is 11, top 11. I just wanted to say a black nail polish is trendy any time of year. I know a lot of people prefer and think that black nail polish is supposed to be worn more of the fall and winter, but black is definitely something that you could wear in the summer as well. I think black is very edgy, and it's still very kind of girly, and you just kind of put your own like touch to it, really. If you're wearing a really nice girly outfit and you have black, I feel like it's a very like feminine, edgy look. So I really, really love black any time of year. I know a lot of people are kind of like frightened, like black is not for the summer, but it really is. I did see in my magazine a lot of people are still wearing black, and they said that it's still very trendy for these upcoming months. So I do recommend getting a nice black. Again, if you're looking for a more opaque black, then the Sally Hansen one is definitely more opaque than this one. This one does take about 2 coats, maybe 3, to get completely opaque, just depending on the color you're going for. But I do say that black is definitely a staple again, and I know I said 10, but now this is 11. So that's basically all of my top 11 nail polishes for the spring and summer. I know I'll probably have another video, maybe, don't quote me on it, upcoming. If I change a little bit or if I get some more nail polishes, I'll probably have another summer one if you'd like to see that. But that's basically the gist of it as of right now, as of today, but my mind changes every day, so tomorrow it might be something different. I'm just kidding, but that's my favorites for the spring and summer. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what your favorites are, or if you have any questions, or if you have any favorites, put them down in the comments below or video response, because I would love to try new polishes. Hello. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys. How about you say the first part?
I don't know what the first part is.
How are we doing today? No, that's not it.
Not really liking that too much.
You have to be confident. It looks good.
Okay, be confident. Looks great. Looks awesome. I guess, in case anybody cares, it's made in the USA. Thumbs up for that.
The bronzer?
This is that bronzer, that cool smooth skin. Can't see it. Oh, there we go. Sideways. There we go.
And that.
Sorry, language. Hi everyone. My name is Brandon. Jennifer's fiance.